Hello, my fellow investors, and welcome back to another update on my wife's investment portfolio. So, obviously, since she's right here, introduce yourself, sweetheart.
Hi, everybody.
So, it has been 2 weeks since we last looked at this, and, well, I kind of already transferred the $25 already into this, which is why you already see this here. But let's actually see, guys, what has this portfolio been up to, because, well, the market has been very volatile, and obviously the portfolio, as you can see right now, it is technically in the green. However, it really isn't in the green. So you're ready to see some red when it comes to your positions?
I guess so.
All right, here we go. So coming down here, guys, we have the two positions when it comes to the equities, and we got Home Depot and T. Rowe Price. You can see right over here, love, you are down 34 cents on Home Depot.
But why is the...
So this is the price change on the day, I believe. No, actually, no, the days over here.
Oh.
I think this is ever since you bought it. I'm not really sure what this is, honestly, but it doesn't really matter.
You want to look at the gains,
yeah, the gains and the losses. Yeah, the gains and the losses.
Okay.
So on the Home Depot, babe, you're down 34 cents.
It's not that bad.
Right, but T. Rowe Price, you are down almost $2.
Okay.
So total, you're down $2.26.
Okay.
That's not a lot when you think about it, but on the percent-wise, you're down 2.22%.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, unfortunately, you're down when it comes to your equities. I believe our average T. Rowe Price was around like $112, $111. Right now, currently, is $105. So it's fallen down a lot.
Yeah.
It's fallen down a lot, but this means that the dividend yield has actually gone up significantly. In fact, I'm going to show you by how much it's gone up. So that's actually
good.
That's a great thing, actually. It's really like a great thing. It's a great time to buy. And guys, when it comes to the ETFs, we do hold, or she holds, SCH Deep. She holds one share, and, well, unfortunately, this one you're down $3.41.
Well, what the heck, babe? They're all down.
Well, look, what happened was is that we bought this thing at $73.46, right? So it has fallen down. It's actually, it was below $70 just a couple days ago. And it's fallen down, right? It's fallen down. But again, all that means is that it increases the dividend yield. That's really all we care about, all right?
Okay.
So, and I'm going to show you exactly how that translates, okay?
Okay.
So you can see everything here is down, right?
Yeah, I see that.
To a normal person, somebody would freak out, right? Be like, oh my God, I'm losing a total of like $5 or whatever, right? I'm losing a total of like $5.
But that's only if you sell.
That's only if you sell. So this is what you're seeing right here is called unrealized gains. Okay, so it's not realized. If you were to sell, you lock those losses. Well, sorry, unrealized losses. If you were to sell, that means that you would lock in those losses and you would lose the $2 overall, right?
Right.
But we're not going to do that. Because the goal for this is to build that dividend yield, right?
Yeah.
That's the goal. So because things have fallen, the dividend yields actually increase a significant amount, like a huge amount. And, well, let's actually take a look at how much T. Rowe's dividend yield is right now. A few days ago, this thing was at like 4.3.
Okay.
And look at what it is right now, 4.63. So if you were to buy T. Rowe right now, you would get... what, 0.3 more? 0.3% more than before. Okay?
Do these change a lot?
So this changes based on the price, because the dividend yield is the annual payout divided by the current share price.
Okay.
So if the current share price is 100, okay, let's just say like a company pays out like $1, right? A company pays out like $1. In fact, let's bring out the calculator just so that way you can see exactly what I mean. So, let's say a company pays out $1 in annual dividend yield. So every year you get $1 per share. Okay.
Okay.
And the current share price of the company, it is $100. Okay.
Okay.
So if we divide 1 by 100, that is the dividend yield of what? 1%. Right? It's because 1 divided by 100, that's 1%. However, let's say that the same company still pays out $1. Right?
Okay.
Every single year per share.
Okay.
But now the price, right? But now the price falls to $90. So if we divide 1 divided by 90, the yield is 1.11. Slightly higher than before. Right?
I see.
So that's why it has actually increased the yield, even though the price has fallen down. So that's actually a good thing that the prices are falling down. I'm always saying that. What's up?
Does this works like this with every company?
Every company that pays out the dividend yield, yes.
Okay.
So this is for T. Rowe. You can see that, well, T. Rowe has gained a pretty big amount, right? Mm-hmm. Pretty big amount, 4.63%. That's huge, by the way. The S&P 500 on average is like 2.5% or 2%.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Now, the other company that we bought, guys, was also Home Depot. Now, Home Depot, I believe this has actually gone down a little bit, the yield, meaning that the share price has kind of remained the same. I believe last time it was like 2.9, and right now it is 2.88. So there really hasn't been that much of a difference, right? There really hasn't been that much of a difference. Current share price is like around 290. I believe we bought it around like 290. So there really hasn't been much of a difference when it comes to this. And lastly, when it comes to SCHD, 3.77. Now, SCHD is not a company, it's an ETF, but same principles apply. Absolutely massive. 3.77 is a huge one, especially for an ETF. All right. So with that said, guys, let's come back over here and see what the investment income is, because I did buy some more T. Rowe as it was falling. Yeah. And, well, because I bought some more, guess what? Right now, all of this is down, right? All of this is down. Yet, if we take a look at this, the investment income, we can see that you're up to 53 cents. And monthly. Now compare this to what it was in the last 2 weeks. If we come over here, this is the video that we did last time, guys. Before it was 44 cents.
It's gone up almost 10 cents.
Yeah, 9 cents to be exact. So that's pretty massive. It's pretty massive to be in fact, right? So right then and there, this is what I'm talking about. What matters is this. Mm-hmm. So here you have a scenario where the markets have fallen, yet your dividend yield's going up. Mm-hmm. That's what you want to see, right? That's what you want to see. So the more markets fall, it's actually a good thing. You want markets to fall. You really, really do. Okay. Because that means that you get to buy great companies at a much cheaper valuation, right? Which gives you a much higher dividend yield. Now, companies can suspend or cut their dividend if they so wish to do so, if the dividend isn't safe.
And what happens to like the shares that you've bought then at that point?
Nothing. No, you still keep the shares. Oh. It's just that the company might be like, for example, let's go back to Home Depot, one that you actually know, right? Okay. Home Depot right now pays $8.36 per share in annual dividend. So every single year, if you own one share of Home Depot, you get a year $8.36. Okay? Home Depot, if they come across hard times, they may be like, you know what? We can't afford $8.36 to pay anymore, right? Because remember, this dividend comes out of the company's bottom line. Okay. So if the bottom line starts going down, the bottom line being like the revenue, it's not their revenue, but let's just keep it simple. It comes out of their revenue. So if the amount of money that they bring in starts coming down, they can no longer afford this. So they may be like, instead of $8.36, we have to cut this down by half. We can only give out $4, right? So right then and there, the yield gets cut. You lose a $4 income per share, right? So if you own 100 shares, that's $400.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a $400 difference. So it is what it is. But the reason why we invest in dividend companies that have a pretty good payout ratio, like you see right here, 13 years of dividend payments. So they've consistently increased this dividend and paid out this dividend for 13 consecutive years. Their payout ratio is rather small. The reason why we do this is because we know that the likelihood of them cutting or suspending the dividend is really, really low. For example, you know one company that actually suspended their dividend?
No, I don't.
Disney. Disney used to pay out an annual dividend. So only once a year.
Disney makes lots of money.
Except, you know when they cut it?
When?
I'll give you one guess.
COVID,
because their parks had to get shut down. So that's an entire revenue stream that they just lost. So that's why they suspended it. They're thinking about bringing it back, but that's just one example. You get me? Okay. So that's why I like to invest in companies that the likelihood of that happening isn't likely. You get me? So that is essentially, the dividends that you got going on so far in the next 12 months. So this is in the next 12 months. You're getting 53 cents. And notice how you still don't have anything for like August, November. Yeah. The reason is because, unfortunately, T. Rowe has not announced yet. So that's why this one is this one's mainly for SCHD. But this should be... Actually, no, I think this is still for T. Rowe. Because when we go over into your into the Excel sheet, we can actually see the exact same amount, 53 cents. Okay. So that is for the next 12 months. For this year, though, it is 40 cents.
That's fine.
Okay? The reason...
because we missed the one.
Well, no, it's because we started in, like, April.
Yeah.
We started in, like, April.
We missed the one.
Right. We missed, like, 3...
Yeah.
The first 3 months. So that's the reason why. But I like to take a look at the next 12 months. That gives you a much better representation. So coming now, guys, into the spreadsheet. This is just pretty much what we just saw when it came to Charles Schwab. So we can see 53 cents in monthly payout. Quarterly payout we got $1.59, and annually we got $6.37. Okay, I've updated the dividend yield over here. Not updated the CAGR though. This one doesn't really change much. And so far you have invested $175.44. I have not put in yet the $25 that's sitting in cash in your account yet. That's why it's $175.
That's fine.
Okay, so if we come over here, we can see that with the 53 cents, we are still pretty far away from any of these goals. But if the market falls more, guess what? I put in that $25.
You get more.
Instead of getting, let's say that with that $25 we get 25 cents. Well, if the market falls, we might get 30 cents. Right. So then that means 83 cents. So it's a slow process, but eventually, I believe next month is we're going to get the first dividend payment in June. So what's up?
I have a question.
What's your question? She's laughing.
Because I don't understand.
That's fine.
The annual payout. So is it possible to reach like that like 300 whatever dollars it is before like the monthly would reach like all of them?
Well, understand, sweetheart, that this yearly is the main one. The monthly payout. Right, the monthly payout, it is just the yearly divided by 12.
Oh.
That's all that is. So the one that
be a stupid question.
No, that's not a stupid question. It's not. It's absolutely. There's no such thing as stupid question. The only stupid question is the one that you don't ask. So all that this is, the main number that you want to look at, and this is the one that I focus on the most too. It is the yearly payout. Okay? The yearly payout.
Okay.
Because all that the quarterly and the monthly is just. Right here, you can see right over here, it is J5, so it is the annual divided by 4 because it's the quarterly, so there's 4 quarters per year. And all that the monthly is, it is just J5 divided by 12. So, no, the monthly will never exceed the yearly because all of these numbers, all the monthly and the quarterly numbers are based off of the yearly. Yeah. What matters the most is the yearly. So actually, let me show you.
But then in the year, we would have already paid for one.
Well,
so we would need the whole year's worth.
Yeah, right. You would need the whole year's worth. But that's why we're going to focus on the monthly for this type of investing because those
things are monthly.
You get me? Monthly. Yeah. So let me actually bring you to my portfolio, okay? I'm going to show you mine.
Okay.
So here we have my portfolio. Now, don't get intimidated. The numbers are just slightly bigger.
Okay.
Just slightly bigger, okay? So you can see here, I have this itemized in a way that it gives you the monthly over here, right? The quarterly and the yearly, okay?
Okay.
So it's very, very similar to yours. In fact, I kind of copied mine. Well, I kind of copied yours through mine. You can see here that the amount yearly, for me, it is $5,140, roughly. This is not fully updated yet. I really do need to update it a little bit more, but just understand that my annual payout, it is $5,140.
Okay.
All right. Now, the monthlies, right? The monthlies are just essentially, I have it a little bit different, but if you take this number over here, this 5,139, and we divide that by 12, we would get an average payout of around, let's actually see. We would get an average payout of $428.33 right over there, okay? Okay. Now, I don't have that many monthly companies. I think I have one, right? So that's why I don't usually count it. But for me, the main thing that I care about, it is the yearly, which right now it is at $5,139, okay? And you can see here, I also have this itemized in regards to the quarters as well, okay? And of course, the yearly one. But the yearly one, all it is just all the quarterly ones added, which is just all the quarterly ones is just every 3 months. You add January, February, March, you add those, and then you get the quarterly, and then that's about it. So, yeah. But the one that really matters is the year. That's why for yours, I have over here annual. Because once you hit this $323 as the annual right over here, you're done.
That should mean everything's covered.
That should mean everything's covered on the monthly perspective. Because that's the most important one. You get me? If 1 month you get a little bit lower dividends, doesn't matter because the average monthly should still cover it.
Okay.
You get me? Unless prices go up.
No, I get it.
So that pretty much explains that. And that pretty much does it for this, I guess, bi-monthly update when it comes to her portfolio. So, like if you like, guys, comment, subscribe. It really does help her with the algorithm on YouTube. Y'all can follow us on the new tech sites. Link is in the description below. So with that said, peace out, and we'll see you all at the end of May.
Bye.